Community Led Total Sanitation, or CLTS, is a major breakthrough in sanitation in recent years. Since its birth in Bangladesh in 1999, it has spread to over 50 countries across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. In India, it has been used in the states of Maharashtra, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and West Bengal. This film is about the unfolding story of CLTS in Guna in India. This film underlies the huge potential of CLTS in changing the lives of people. Davegar is a village that turned open defecation free in just 37 days. People made an unbelievable shift from 100% open defecation to 100% open defecation free in a matter of 6 weeks.
आप लोग भी सब लोग मानते हैं 3,000 रुपया खर्चा होता होगा.
Following a CLTS triggering exercise that helped people analyze their own sanitation situation, they realized that they were eating each other's shit. Devlal, a dynamic young villager, emerged as a natural leader with exceptional drive, energy, and commitment. He managed to mobilize people and trigger them into collective action with a sense of purpose. People constructed their toilets with their own resources, without any monetary and material help from outside, with a great sense of urgency. People not only constructed their own toilets, but helped others construct theirs. After everyone had access to a toilet in the village and were using it, they realized that others passing through their village still defecated in the open. Their task was still not over. They mobilized their vigilance team under the leadership of Devlal to put an end to it. Rahpura is a village located in a remote part of Guna with poor road access and difficult living conditions. The terrain is rocky and digging pits is a veritable challenge in its most physical sense. But mobilized people cut rocks and carried them on their heads over long and difficult distances for lining their toilet pits. Arranging local material, the stones, reduced the cost of toilets. It took them longer, but they made sure that the village goes really open defecation free. They made their village open defecation free in 3 months. Many more villages followed. Some of them initially thought that it was the government's responsibility to construct toilets, but changed their view when they witnessed that achievement of ODF status was opening the gate to all-round development of the area. The government functionaries and senior officers were recognizing their efforts and solving their problems related to opening of schools and Anganwadi centers, availability of doctors in the PHC, and availability of seeds, etc. Many schools that used to remain closed are now opening regularly. Students are getting uniforms and books, and midday meals are also being served more regularly. These changes have helped in making this positive change in the mindsets of people happen. Sirsi village, which is inhabited by people from 14 different castes, is an example of the sense of unity shown by its people to come together and eradicate the age-old practice of open defecation.
मैं विधवा हूँ। मजदूरी करके मैंने ये सीट पाइप मुर्गा सब लाए और ये गड्ढे तो मैंने घर पे खोद लिया और फिर टटिया हमने लगा ले। उसके बाद फिर वो पैसे मेरे को पेंशन का मिल गया तो फिर मैंने ये पत्थर ने ये सब ला के बनाया। अब और पैसे मिल जाएगा तो मैं सीमेंट ले आऊँगी, रेत ले आऊँगी। फसल तो है नहीं सर, अब तो देखूँगी मैं कुछ मजदूरी भी करूँगी और वो पैसे और मिलेंगे तो फिर मैं ले आऊँगी और बनाऊँगी। धीरे धीरे मैं बना लूँगी।
होली का जो त्यौहार आ रहा था तो जब उस समय हमारे यहाँ एक गांव में स्कूल से बगल में एक खड़ंजा का काम चालू हुआ था। मैंने खुद वहाँ पर मजदूरी किया था तो 100 रुपये देते थे उस पे। उसी पैसे से हम होली का सामान वान लाने की जो व्यवस्था में लगे हुए थे। जब तक हमको ये थोड़ा शौचालय बनाने का जो विज्ञापन मिला है तो उसके आधार पर हमने सोचा कि होली का जो सामान है वो ठीक रोक दिया जाए, उधार उधार कर लिया जाएगा, लेकिन ये बहुत ज़रूरी है।
Women in Guna, though located in a highly patriarchal and feudal social setup, broke through as the major community leaders and sanitation champions. They organized, held meetings, dug pits, and built toilets with or without the help of men. They literally spearheaded the CLTS movement in their villages. Men followed. Not only men, but women also have acquired masonry skills while constructing their own toilets and are helping people in other villages to build toilets. Women have also emerged as toilet masons with great demand for their services. People recognize some of them, such as Parvati Bai, who took the lead initially in constructing toilets. Children added verve and vivacity to the movement. They were triggered both in schools and at the community level. They rallied, shouted slogans, were the most enthusiastic members of the community monitoring and vigilance teams to spot and stop people from defecating in the open. Children carry the torch of CLTS in this remote region of a remote district in Madhya Pradesh. Changing the age-old practice of defecating in the open wasn't easy. People were too used to open fields and spaces and were reported to slip out in the early hours for their usual chore in many villages. But inspired CLTS monitors at the village level were equally smart and vigilant. Some even waited on treetops well before the break of dawn to catch these hard-to-change people. What is most remarkable in Guna is a popular movement triggered by CLTS in the region. Around 80 natural leaders have started working as community volunteers to trigger and follow up in other villages. They are involved in planning, monitoring and follow-up. They decide which villages are to be triggered and in what sequence, who has to go to which village and when. Natural leaders gave detailed and specific instructions to those going to other villages as to what is to be done and how. Knowledge Links, which was engaged by UNICEF to start CLTS in Guna, helped this team of natural leaders to form their own organization and register it to function as an independent local organization, taking CLTS forward in the district on their own. December 10, 2012 witnessed the registration of the Organization of Natural Leaders known as Madad Gramin Jan Kalyan Samiti, the translation of which in English is Help Committee for Well-Being of Rural People. The popular name is Madad Samithi. Madad Samiti members are not only working in the villages of Guna block, but are also extending their activities to the neighboring Bamori block on demand from the villages there. They are helping the Zilla and Janpad Panchayat in implementing Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan or NBA. The CLTS facilitators from the Madad Samiti triggers villages, do necessary follow-up visits, help in construction of toilets by working with the triggered people, and help organize celebrations of ODF status after the village is verified and declared to be ODF.
जय स्वच्छता! जय स्वच्छता! जय स्वच्छता! जय स्वच्छता!
The Janpad Panchayat officers, once convinced about the ODF status, participate in these functions and encourage the local people by publicly recognizing their efforts and felicitating them. Felicitation ceremonies are also organized after 3 or 4 months to distribute money admissible under NBA as a post-achievement incentive. In these functions, people also collectively commit to strengthen their household sanitation units already built by them. The commitment levels of members of Madhya Samithi are high. New people are joining, with new villages becoming ODF, and Madhya is growing. Madhya Samithi members are now getting invitations from other districts to help them in their sanitation-related efforts. A few members have been invited in a state-level institute to train government functionaries in implementing community-led total sanitation.